Okay, so this is a tutorial on how to install my Reshade. So go into requirements, you're going to click on the Reshade add-on version. It's going to take you to the Reshade page and you're going to scroll down. You're not going to press that purple download button. You're going to scroll down and download the Reshade 1.1 with full add-on support. And then you're going to install it. And in your downloads, you're going to double click on the Reshade setup and it's going to bring up a pop-up window and it's going to ask you for the game that you want to install it for. So this example is Dragon Age Inquisition. So you're going to go to the browse button where you can find your game if you don't find it on the list that is given to you. Now, if you have Dragon Age Inquisition installed through your Origins, it's going to be under your programs file under Origin Games, I believe. And if you have it installed for Steam, it will be in your Steam apps and common. Since I am out of space, I installed it to an extra drive. So that it depends on where you install it for you to have it work. Now you're going to press next and you're going to select the proper API rendering that this game uses. It uses something of the form of DirectX 10, 11, 12. I think it's 11 that it uses. So you're going to check the second option, press next, and then here are where the effects that you can use for your reshade. Now you're just going to uncheck all, and then you're going to recheck so it selects every effect. Now going on to the Files tab on my Friends Reshade page, you'll press Download Manually. And with that downloaded file, with 7-zip, you're going to open up the archive. And then this is the INI file that you will be using to use as your preset. Okay, so now with the Bren's Reshade preset, you are going to install it through here. So I had put it into my downloads folder. So you're going to grab the preset, press open, and then here, this is totally up to you, but I recommend installing all of the effects just in case if there's maybe certain changes that you'd like to make. It's cool to have all of the options available for you. And to be on the safe side, just make sure that everything's installed correctly. You're going to uncheck and then check all again. So now you'll see that all of the reshade presets, or I mean shaders and effects, will be installed. So next you're going to press next. It's going to download everything. Once all the effects are done installing, you'll be greeted with an add-ons page, which you can choose from different added features, which could be useful to you. It's all up to you if you'd like to use them or not. And then you press finish, and now you launch open your game. And to see if Reshade worked or not, you will see in the top left corner a little window box saying Reshade was installed. Now, once that has properly activated, you'll see Reshade is now installed successfully. It will tell you to activate the tutorial or to have the Reshade UI show up. You press the home button. And then here you'll see that Bren's Reshade is already automatically installed because during the installation, that is the INI file that we selected. So if you followed along correctly, it should be already installed. And then here you could see the shaders and the effects that I have selected for this preset. So next, if you want to choose different keybinds, so if you're not a fan of having the home button be the activation for your Reshade UI, you could change that. So that would be the overlay key. So if you want to change it from home to, for example, I use F10, you could do that here. And a toggle key is how you turn off and on the reshade that you currently have. Okay, so inside the game, we could test out the reshade that I have. Now you're just going to press the keybind that you selected. Mine was F11. That's to turn it off. And this is to turn it on. So that's how you could see if it's working. I really like this reshade for me because I like the pastel colors that it has. It's just more dreamy like. It fits my character. And also it has, if you look at the menu, go here. It has curves and contrasts. And trying to figure out, I think also film grade, it just adds more detail. Without it, I think it's a little bit too soft for my liking. And then I also have a NVIDIA graphics card. So accompanied with that, you could also, with Alt keybind and F3, you could activate a game filter, which you could use on top of the reshade. I don't think I need it for this one, but like for The Witcher 3, if I add the sharpened this, it just adds more detail. If you have any other questions, do leave a comment down below, but I hope that this was a tutorial that was easily understandable. But yeah, happy Dragon Aging. I don't know.